A lot of games taking place in the Shoals tonight. One of those games featured a defending state champion.
Absolutely. Now, while others featured two top scoring offenses in all the Tennessee Valley. So we turn things over to our third member of our crew. That's Kayla Carlisle, who is out west tonight. Kayla?
Hey guys, well, like you guys just mentioned, both of these games I covered tonight were powerhouse teams. But unfortunately, only 2 of the 4 teams can advance to round 2. So let's go ahead and start things off with our varsity game of the night, brought to you by Zaxby's. St. John Paul II had their first playoff appearance just last season. This year, they're trying to make it farther into the playoff run against a team that they lost to by 60 points just 2 years ago. Let's go ahead and start things off with St. John Paul II versus Brooks.
Well, we're going to get straight into it. Second quarter, Brooks is down by 4, but it's the Falcons with the ball. Seth Brown launches it to Sean Zirkle. Zirkle, he's going to juggle it, but he makes the catch. And in the end zone, no doubt. Falcons go up 28-16. But now it's the Lions' turn. Carson Daniel goes down the middle, except his plans get soiled by Zirkle, who picks it off and gets a Falcons first down. Luckily for the Lions, though, JP2 would not capitalize on that. So the Lions try again. Daniel tosses it over to Cameron Beckworth, who makes his way into the end zone. No problem at all. The Lions, though, they decide to go for 2. Daniel hands it off to John Hodges, and he makes it in. We're back at a 4-point game. But Brown's back at it with the accuracy as he scrambles around but finds Brian Moss ready to make the epic catch. Moss gets the catch, goes into the end zone, giving the Falcons the heavy lead once again. But don't count the Lions out just yet. 1.7 seconds left on the clock until halftime, and Daniel, he's going to link up with Cameron Dorflinger in the end zone for the last-second score. But here's where all the questions start coming up. The Lions, they're going to decide to go for 2 again. Daniel calls his own and leaps towards the pylon. Looks like he would hit it, but the refs, they call it short. We're going to leave that call up to you guys at home. But here's a look at the final score of that game. Moving over now to Mars Hill Bible as they hosted Woodville in Class 1A. The Panthers came to play, scoring 3 touchdowns on the first 3 drives of their possessions. Not to mention 2 of those TDs earned an extra 2 points, giving the Panthers a 22-0 lead in the first quarter. It wouldn't be until the Panthers' 3rd attempt at a 2-point conversion that Woodville would get the stop. The Panthers really proving they're ready to defend their title back at the state championships this year.
And here's a look at the final score for that game. As far as who they play next week, I'm going to leave that up to Mo and Charity. But before I go, I just have to give a big shout out to any fans who showed out to the games tonight, because this was definitely the coldest weather we have experienced all season long. We're definitely going to have to start bundling up for the rest of the year because my hands are numb, my feet are numb, everything. I'm just freezing cold. So guys, with all that being said, I'm going to send it back to you in the warm studio.
All right, thank you so much, Kayla, because I know how she felt tonight. It was cold out there.
Cold out there.
I had gloves on tonight, but then I could not focus my camera correctly, so I had to actually take one of them off. So as soon as I got back in the car, turn the heat all the way up.
Oh yeah.
So of course we saw Mars Hill win tonight. We saw St. John Paul win tonight.